Today is exciting for me because I'm heading to my local photo store to pick up some new lenses. I've been shooting on old Canon L glass for the last years and now it's time to upgrade. So the weather's kind of bullshit, but I still want to take you with me on this journey of spending a whole lot of money. I've also looked at Sigma or Tamron because they're much cheaper than the Sony GM2 glass. It's kind of the most expensive glass you can buy, but the price is actually not that relevant. Okay. Since I'm doing this professionally and need these lenses on a daily basis, I just want to go with the most trusted option, and that for me is sticking to one brand. And like I did with my lighting kit, which you can check out here, it's much easier for me, and I trust the system much more when the autofocus and the camera and the lens is from one company. Here we are! I've got the whole set of G-Master 2 lenses. Now let's start unboxing with the 16-35. This lens, since it's at the wider end, will bring me so much, don't need that, so much joy to all these wide shots. Since this lens is so small and compact compared to the G-Master 1, I love it even more. The main reason why I got all of the GM2s is this, the focus ring. Linear response manual focus. Don't need that anyway. Linear manual focus means no more than when you tilt this ring, the focus shifts depending on how far you turn the ring. On the older glass it was acceleration based, and when you turn it faster your focus would jump to infinity, and when you turn it slow it kind of didn't move at all. So all of these lenses have that feature now, and since I'm using manual focus quite often, it makes it so much more versatile for me. On the other hand, I just love the Aputure ring. It's declickable and then it goes smooth as hell and you can pull iris even when you're shooting. This is how much it extends when you go from 35 to 16. It's kind of nothing. And that helps so much when you're on a gimbal and the balance won't shift that much. And since we're filmmakers, we don't need that. That's all I have to say to the 16-35 really. It's f2.8, amazing image quality. So the next one. So this lens is probably the best all-rounder for every Sony shooter. The 24-70 and 2.8 constant aperture. What I especially like about this lens is this smooth to tight switch here. Then I can even zoom while I'm shooting, and yeah, just impeccable lens quality. Has all these custom buttons that you can set up. So that's the 24-70. Now we're coming to the mighty 70-200. Get out, don't need that. It has all the same features as these two, and it just gives you the versatility to zoom wherever you want and have the f2.8. Wonderful, wonderful autofocus for this kind of zoom range, unbeaten by any other brand. You also have a whole lot of options when it comes to autofocusing and the image stabilization. That's quite important at that focal range because it will get jittery as hell. And this lens offers one of the best image stabilization for this kind of focal range there is out there. And that's the holy trinity of Sony G-Master lenses right now. On a constant f2.8 with all the features I was talking about, and with a zoom range from 16 to 200 with that kind of autofocus performance, that's just unbeatable, I think. Let's talk about alternatives. The investment in the G-Master set might seem steep, but for me as a full-time DP, the longevity and frequency of use, how long they remain in my kit, makes it a worthy investment. However, there are much more cost-effective alternatives out there that might suit you better. So on the wide end, take a look at the Sigma 16-28 or Tamron 17-28. Also, they have wonderful standard zoom range lenses from 24-70, and the new Sigma 70-200 looks quite stunning, and I'm sure all of these lenses can produce wonderful images. It just comes down to your preference and how much money you're willing to spend. But there's the one thing we should never forget. Gear is important, yes, but it's not the be-all and all. The true magic doesn't come from Sony zoom lenses or extremely expensive cineglass. Even when you shoot with the 50mm 1.8 from Canon, great lens by the way, no matter what you choose, it always comes down to you and what you make of it. I really don't want to make an advertisement for Sony G Master lenses. I really want to make an advertisement on go out there and shoot something, be creative, be inspired, and then the cool lenses will come by themselves. So thank you very much for joining me on this quick look at my Sony G Master lens set. I'm quite amazed. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more insights of film stuff. See you next time, and a warm servus from Bavaria.